We got all the bait.
We absolutely set up the conditions.
We got all the bait.
You may pick a guy at random that you find, attractive, but all of those things that where he has this aura and he knows how to talk to you, and those are all things that we've learned from our first inception or attraction to women.
Rejected.
Jacqueline, let me say what you do. You choose, but it's not a choose like we choose. You choose. It's almost an unsatisfying feeling, your choice, because you have to choose as if you're scratching a lottery ticket, meaning you survey the land and go, he's nice, and your skill, this is what I mean, your skill is to stand there and go, I'll get his attention so that he comes over with his skills. Because you have no skill to get a man. Your skill is your beauty. You don't know how to get a dude. You don't know how to talk your way into nothing. You don't know how to talk your way into happiness. You never had to move and shake and talk and figure shit out and get rejected on a regular basis. That's not your existence. So of course not, you don't choose a guy. A guy chooses you and you choose to go,
I actually did need to develop that because growing up, guys didn't date me. I don't know if it was the fact they were intimidated by me or whatever.
Yes.
But they did not
You're
date
tall
me.
and beautiful. That's why they didn't date you. Because they couldn't come at you. That's why fat girls and ugly girls got boyfriends. Because guys come up to them with the proper, man shit.
Confidence.
They come up to a fat bitch and go, hey, fat bitch. But it's not, they don't say that, but that's the aura they give out. That's the magic they get out. They go, baby, come on, you ain't got no fight against this shit. Hey, what's up, ugly bitch, or goofy looking bitch, or, oh, wow, you got a cut on your forehead. Let me stare at that for a minute and let you know that you ain't shit. Now I'm coming at you. But beautiful women, guys feel, and this is why beautiful women are heartbroken constantly, because guys come up to them with our worst aspect of getting women, which is lying. And we will lie to get some. We will imply love to get some pussy. We will be lovable to get some pussy.
Loving.
Hello, beautiful. Oh, my God. Hello, Pamela. Oh, Jesus. You are, I know you hear this all the time. You're one of the most beautiful women I've seen all day. And please, I've seen a lot of women today. It's something so striking about you. Listen, Norfolk, can I buy you a drink? Niggas don't come up to you and go, God damn, look at that titty meat hanging out. What color's your nipple, bitch?
On both levels, though, on that first one, we also can tell if someone's, just
instantly, as soon as I meet someone, I can tell by their aura.
Of course, but you'll never. Let me tell you why women don't play chess. You play chess?
Yes.
Are you good? Of course
Pretty
not.
decent.
No, because you took too long, Jacqueline. You're not that good. You play chess, beautiful? You don't play chess. I'm going to tell you why women don't play chess. Because chess is a consequence to that game. It's a game where you have to think 12 steps ahead. So you have to think, all right, if I say this, she's going to think that I'm doing this, but I'm really doing this, and I know she doesn't have 5 levels of thinking to my bullshit.
She doesn't have to.
Because I have 25 levels of bullshit. You don't have to have that.
I think you have to do that because you have to get laid. So you try to think of all these different levels and stages and think ahead of women because
That's not true.
You have to cover up your bullshit 24/7.
I have a girlfriend.
That's not necessarily
Let's call
true.
her.
That's not really. You don't want to call her.
No, you don't want to do that.
Listen, and Pamela, see, this is why it's good you're here, because your confidence level, I would never want to knock it down, but I do want to introduce the term of consequence to your life. Options. You rarely had to have a different way of thinking. You think that this is some old anger bullshit, this is some stuff that you can just marginalize as just some fat angry dude. This is thought out shit, baby. This is I'm not on the radio because I'm just a raving lunatic. I'm telling you, my girlfriend's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous bitch.
Absolutely,
but
I've seen her.
I know of my girlfriend, she's abusive. And it's not of her fault. She's abusive because that's her nature. Because women don't want to win. You want a winner. And that's what women test constantly. Is this nigga the winner that I think he is? So you come at us and try to make us losers. And what a loser is a guy that lets his woman make his happiness. Because we don't know how to love. Men don't. I believe this. When we love a chick, we're actually copying what she does. We copy you. We go, well, I think women like to hold hands in the park. I think women like to snuggle. I think, really, man's love.
That's what the righteousness of Jeff is. Because Jeff is really...
No!
He does like
this motherfucker. He just knows what they like. But Jeff and his evil, wait a minute, man. Jeff and his evil, in his ultimate evil, doesn't attach. I'm talking about a motherfucker that blows bubbles on his girl's stomach and I love you, booby. He does that, but in the back of Jeff's mind, he's like, I'm gonna blow bubbles on this bitch's stomach, and she's gonna go, and he's gonna go.
I don't know, cause you know
you do the same shit.
But I'm not. But I like women. I
like them too.
Yeah, why do you have to go to Brazil to get that quality of a hooker? I mean, can't you find that here?
It's the mentality.
No.
Is it we talked about it. You said it was a mentality.
It's the mentality of the prostitute. You mean she acts like she likes it? Is that it?
The prostitutes in this country act like women. They act like women that they actually have dignity and rules and things like that.
Oh.
And they make sure.
In Brazil they have.
No. I'm going to explain it. They in Brazil they pretend to love you so much that there's something about giving them money that you're not giving them money. Like, you're not buying pussy. They don't make you feel like you're some piece of shit buying pussy. And you don't, and in turn, you don't make them feel like they're some piece of shit selling pussy. Here, there's a weird war where you disrespect prostitutes. It's like, bitch, you selling pussy. And they're like, well, you probably got a fucking wife at home, you fucking stinking mother. You're fucking here catching AIDS from me, and fucking, you got a wife and kids, and you're a piece of shit. It's the same combative thing that you have with free bitches.
Yeah, that you get with a wife.
That you get with somebody that you don't pay money for. When you go to Brazil, you see men, rational men, walking around holding whores' hands that you fucked yesterday. Like, you have to walk up to them. You're like, hey, how you doing? And you have to pretend you didn't just buy this bitch yesterday. Hey, how you doing, Inca? And she's like, hello. And he's like, I'm gonna take her home, kissing her in the mouth. And you just go, wow. But it's something about them that make you. It's a weird feeling. And what happened and what came over me, and what it culminated from is from the past where I used to be Mr. Write a poem for a bitch, Mr. Hey, I want to go out to
oh my
blah,
God,
blah, blah.
You wrote
Mr.
poems.
I used to, you know what I used to do?
Bring roses,
No.
poetry.
Here's what I used to do.
I'd like to see some of these poems.
Here's what I used to do in high school. And I'm going to tell you, just so you don't think that I'm some... You got to understand, I'm a fat motherfucker. And you got to understand that I had to... I got tired of just fucking fat girls. Even though I do like fat girls. I do like them, innately like fat girls. But the reason I wanted to fuck hot women... And I'm like, I know I've seen fat motherfuckers with hot women. And when I was a kid, I would write... My poems used to be... You ever see... What was that show where they used to show a picture? They would show a picture, and it's like, it'll be a bee... And then they'll write the plus sign and then a leaf, and it would be the word believe. You know,
Wow.
It was called a rebus. So I would write a bitch a poem. I cherish you, and I would write an eyeball,
cherry,
and then a chair, and then plus ish, and I would go, here's your thing, baby, and I wanted to know if I could take you out on a date, and she would go, get your fat punk ass out of here, and I got, what the fuck? Why can't I get the pussy I want? And eventually, all over these years since high school, it's been like not an anger, but a frustration. Like, what does it take? Does it take 75 push-ups? No. Does it take 1,000 sit-ups? No. Does it take a nice car? No. Does it take a fucking super motorcycle? No. It takes confidence. And it has to be righteous confidence.
Now, do you find that you get these women now in the city because of the confidence and the kind of revelation that you got in Brazil?
Yes, but let me say what the revelation was. The revelation was, why the fuck am I flying 10 hours in this death trap to go see third world pussy? Why? So when you say why, this is one of the big problems that men and women have. that men have mostly. We have a primal instinct that we feel in our gut. And a lot of times, the fact that the world's so pussy now, that I believe that's just infested with vaginas and how they think, that men cancel out their
the primal.
That thought where, you know, if your wife does something, you know, or this guy's wife does something, and that guy's wife does something, they get a feeling like in your stomach. Your woman ever do something, and in your stomach you go, this fucking bitch. But it's like she does it, and it's something about what she does that isn't wrong. You can't pinpoint what it is. Like if you go, bitch, you out your mind? She'll go, what? All I did was ask for the orange juice, and you know she did something other than that. Right. But you can't.
There's the intention. There's the intention of what is going on behind that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's manipulative. In our culture,
right.
women are raised to be manipulative.
Raised by
I don't even think they're manipulative.
I understand
purpose.
what you're saying. Like she can't come out and say like I whatever she wants to say. It has to be something with the orange juice. She won't look mean. Whereas the Brazilian women would come out and tell you.
No.
You know, I don't like your hat or whatever.
No, they don't.
No, you're talking about the sleeping on what side of the bed. What side of the bed? That's what you're talking about. It's the subtle, innate, manipulative.
I'll tell a story about that's
there's
what
a
side
subtle,
of the bed.
innate, manipulative, and I don't even think it's on purpose. I think it's natural.
Never
it's
malicious.
So organic. In a way, the manipulation is so organic.
Let me tell a story about that. Let me tell what happened. Years ago, my ex-girlfriend, who I'm still friends with now, we was going to bed. You know, I used to hang over her house and stuff. We was go to sleep. And one day, and this is what I'm talking about, having a feeling, or just a feeling like, what the fuck? I hate this bitch, but I don't know why. She said, let's go to bed. We're going to bed, okay? So she goes, before we get to bed, she goes, what side of the bed you want to sleep on? And I go, well, this side. Then she goes, but then I won't be able to see the television. So I'm like, in my gut, I'm like, well, what the bitch? I didn't ask which side of the bed to sleep. Just get on the fucking side of the bed you want to sleep on. Why did you ask me that shit? So in my stomach, I wanted to curse her out. But in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. If I curse her out for this, she'll be like, hello, police. This is the Raven Maniac here.
Right.
So what I learned to do over the last 5 years, and of course, like meeting with Dante, meeting with Kathleen, is I learned a way to just immediately become philosophical about my anger and go, okay, why am I angry? Okay, I'm angry because she did this. And just that little story is basically she did that because women have two things in their head. They have the thing that makes them go, I love you, you're a man, you're bigger than me, you're stronger than me, you fucking, I can't even open this pickle jar without you. And then it's the other side of their brain that goes, you faggot ass bitch, what the fuck you give a fuck? Why are you loving this motherfucker so much? So what they want is they want the girl shit at the expense of your manhood. They want your manhood when they want it.
Here's the problem. I think you get a situation where men in general, when they meet women, they send the representative, what I call a representative. That's the public relation guy, the suit, where you have to send the Jerry curl guy with the gold teeth from the mailroom first. You got to send him up front. You can't
do what?
To when you first meet a woman, you have to be the guy that you are, not with in mind that you're trying to lay her or plow. You got to be the guy that you are.
But see, you're moving ahead because this is where we have to come in.
Right.
It's because you got to understand where this is coming. This show is to help all the guys to, first of all, to make sure that if you ever break up with your girl, I don't got to deal with this bitch and your lack of raising her correctly.
And now I got to deal with it.
If you don't raise your bitch correctly,
right.
you are potentially putting me in a fucked up situation if you don't raise her right. It's like having a child and you don't raise them in the house and then they walk out in the streets and they fucking rob people and they steal and they fucking say, hey baby, hey bitch. It's because the parent didn't raise them right. I got to deal with your horse shit, fellas. This show is basically to help men in a nutshell. Understand, to help you get to be able to introduce another option to how your girl thinks.
Now,
that's what this show is about.
she's fucking going into all this shit about marriage and fucking all that shit. And, I mean, I'm just fucking chilling where I'm at, but
So basically what you're saying, let's try to figure this out. You're saying that this is classic, is you're happy in this situation that you're in with this girl. You're happy at the level it's moving. She's kind of your girlfriend. You consider your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like, you've given that girlfriend title. You've probably been with her long enough for her to feel comfortable enough to put pressure on you to get married. But you got to understand, this is not her fault. See, there's a lot of things you have to understand, fellas out there, is that what women do when they do these things, when they pressure you to marry them and they pressure you to do what they do, it's not their fault. That's what the fuck they do. So you have to dismiss what she wants. Dismiss that whole thing. She wants to get married, because that's what she wants to do anyway. But that's like them wanting to get married is like saying, we want, I want to eat, or I want to fucking wake up and look at something. That's what that marriage thing is to them. What you have to do is reestablish your shit. Now, one thing you have to do is you have to be able to take a L. And a L in the hood means you have to be not afraid to take a loss to get your point across. So when she says and gives you that ultimatum, if you look like you're sweating and you're blinking and you're nervous about her leaving, she will take advantage of that. You understand? So when she says, we're going to get married, and you have to go, you know what, sweetie, and you don't get mad. See, that's what we have over women, is that we are not as emotional as them. We rationalize much more than they do. So if she's going, I want to get married, here's what you do. Ask her why. You understand what I'm saying? And she'll go just like this. Because she never had to think of the second option. That's your job, is to give them a second option to think. Well, I want to get married. Why? Because, why does she say she wants to get married?
I mean, the Mormon religion, dude, they want to be married. She's
19.
Fucking 20 and popping kids.
Hold on. Ryan, how old are you?
I'm 25.
She's a 19-year-old and she wants to get
married. Don't get married till you're at least 35.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on there. I didn't even realize her age. She's living by the ABCs of life right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you've moved on. You might have thought something when you was 18, but you've moved on in your mind to 25. You understand? She's still at the age. She's still thinking that she needs to get married. You got to understand, fuck talking about her, Ryan. You have to change how you approach her, not how she approaches you. She's right on schedule. She's a goofy fucking right out of high school, or I don't know if she's right out of 8th grade. Whatever. But you got to understand,
man, not that young, bro.
She's
doing what she's supposed to do.
You have to not get emotional with her. It has to not be stop having negotiations with her. Stop trying to give her things to make her happy so that she lets you go out to fucking hunt and lets you go out to drink. You have to say, look, sweetie, this is how it is. And you have to be ready for her to walk out of your life, Ryan. You ever see that movie Heat? Don't get involved with something you can't walk out in less than 30 seconds. Pressure her to make a decision. Because one thing women need from you, that if you don't give them, they fucking flap around like a fish out of water, is emotions. If she goes, I gotta get married, and I don't want you to go hunting, and you go, oh, sweetie, we're not gonna get married for a while, and I don't know when, and I'm going hunting right now. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
You don't have to be here if you don't want. Kiss her on the cheek and be really cold, because now her emotions have to eat on themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So let her emotion eat her own soul up, and have you then she'll think of another option, because basically she's not walking out your life unless you're crushed. Women don't leave unless you're fucking completely
they have to matter.
Exactly.
They never walk out if you're indifferent on the couch.
Never. If you go, goodbye, nice talking to you, I love you, but you have to live your life, that bitch will not, she won't take a step.
And she's 19.
Trust me.
She don't even have the tools.
Yeah, but she's Mormon and Nevada.
Thanks, Ryan, man. Just try that. Just make sure that you put the pressure on her to make her own decisions. Don't let her make you be an asshole so that she can be comfortable enough to hate you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't let her force you to hit her or something, and now she can hate you and tell all her friends you're a wife beater and a this, that, and the other, and then she can feed off her own hatred towards you and exist. But if you're a nice guy about it and you tell her to get the fuck out your face, but you say it in an indifferent way, she has nothing to eat. So she has to come for you for some nourishment, emotional nourishment. All right, Ryan? All right. See you later.
Hey, thanks, man.